Hi, welcome back to Flavors of the Week, your weekly serving of chaos. So, thank you to everyone for not clocking my lie. Last week, I was supposed to post on the weekend and I didn't, even though I told everyone I would. I was just, first of all, sick with COVID, like it's 2020 or something. And then, second of all, I had like some personal issues, so it just took the week to like kind of reset. But I'm recording on my phone today and I feel like it's kind of different, it's not as like crappy, or maybe it will be crappy once I edit. But I feel like I'm never put together for these videos. And it's just that it's so hot. My hair's a mess. I like did my hair today. I stepped outside, humid, like you could feel the water in the air. And it's been raining a lot in Jersey. I feel like Raph and I unintentionally brought like the Florida weather over to Jersey. But anyway, I'm here. Yeah, I have some updates for you. So I got a hand chat. Well, I got two. I got one on my finger. It's a cross. I've always had this black rose. It used to be a Basquiat crown, but I didn't like it, so I covered that up. And then I was like, I want something that I actually love. So I got one on my finger, and Spencer helped me with the placement because I thought about putting it on the side. Yeah, it's super cute. It's dotted and has these art deco figures to it. So it's not like a straight up cross. And if I have my hand in any kind of way, it just looks like a pattern. It doesn't look like, oh my God, upside down cross, which by the way is not demonic. That's St. Peter's cross. He just wanted to be crucified upside down because he didn't feel worthy enough to die the way Jesus did. Then I got tutto passa on my hand, which is Italian for everything passes. My mom was like, please stop getting tattoos. I also got one on the back of my neck. I don't know how to show you guys. I probably have a hair everywhere, but it's like a heart. It's just like a cute heart with spikes. I don't care. But yeah, let's get into it. Mocktails. Why am I into that? I'm so over people being hungover. I don't get hungover. Like we can party up till 4 a.m. and we'll wake up at 7 and I'm like, let's do something. Let's go kayaking. Like let's go on a walk. Let's go to the beach. No one likes that. No one likes me because they're all over and I'm like, get out of bed. So like and I feel like it's such a culture. Like you can get a cute drink and it doesn't have to be like alcoholic. I'm not saying I'm trying to go like zero proof forever, but the ritual of a cute drink for me is not the alcohol. Like I like the glassware, I like the color of the drink, I like the garnish that they put on it, the dried roses and stuff. But I'm not someone that tastes alcohol and I'm like, I can smell the wood and the tequila and blah blah blah. That's not me. If that's you and you love that, that's fine. But I just realized I like the vibe. I just like the aesthetic of the drink. So I can skip out on the alcohol. That doesn't bother me. And I went out with my boyfriend's sister, and she's been alcohol free for like 2 years. So she took me to this really cute restaurant, and all their drinks sounded so good. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention this is like a zero proof restaurant." I'm like, I didn't even realize because everything sounds so good. And like the drinks had such cute names that I was like, I'm still ordering like this berry lemonade, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't care if it doesn't have like rum or tequila or whatever. So it was really nice having a day with her. I feel like the episode is really like influenced by her because then we're going to get into like other things that we did. But I had such a good day and it was so nice because then we had like one or two of those drinks. I didn't feel like weird. I woke up, no one was hungover. We did stuff the next day. Like it's not that crazy to not drink. But then everything comes with balance. I didn't think of that at the restaurant. But then after my boyfriend and I had a night, we like raged, like if we were like 17 again. And he was like hungover for 3 days. I don't like that. Like how I said, like I want to do something. If you're hungover, that fills my vibe. Like I'm down to not do something for a day or two, but even then, like I have to be doing something. So of course I'll go out by myself. I'll like go to my Pilates. I'll do this and that. But it's when you're with people, you want to hang out. So bottom line is, I'm like very much into the aesthetic of the drink now. I don't like really need to like go crazy, or maybe it's like this sugar in all the cocktails. So I've noticed like now when I go out, I'm like, this is really against what I said earlier, but I'll get like a shot of tequila and a Diet Coke because I don't want a drink from the bar, even if it's beer or whatever. When you're in a bar, like you grab a drink and you walk through like a crowd of a billion people when you're like out, you know what I mean? Not like at a cute bar. So I'm not down to like get something in a coupe and like be shaky all the way and drop my whole drink. So whatever. A shot of tequila and a Diet Coke if I'm going out. And I don't even go that ham because I need to be able to always like see what's going on around me. Yeah, that's my first like vibe of the summer of this week, not the whole summer. I'm like pretty into my sardine girl outfit today. I was just like doing laundry and yeah, and I just noticed I looked like last week's episode. My hair never looks right, guys. Should I buzz it off? Valerie is on a budget. I'm so inspired this week because there's a lot for me to do here, right? But I'm still like getting my groove. And I have bodies right by this antique emporium. So I go there. So I'll show you a bit because I'm already like curated. I've already posted on TikTok how I've styled them. But my favorite find was this music box. I'm like very much dipping into religion lately. This is not on purpose. I'm not a reborn Christian. I love God, I love Jesus, but I'm not like a psycho. I just think the aesthetics of Catholicism are so dramatic. Like, hello, Baroque exists because of the Catholic Church, basically. Not French Baroque, not French Baroque. But yeah, we have this music box, and it's like actually from the Vatican. But I found it there. I can't do much with it because it's hollow, but and it still works. Like I could play the music. If I twist it once, it'll never stop singing. So I found that I've actually went in to find this like really cute dainty vase. I don't know why I've just like really been wanting one. It's just so interesting, like to see all these things of like past life. Like it just has so much energy and it's like some is good, some is bad. I'll walk into like some parts of the store and just feel the vibe and go away. All her glassware is so good. Like I found a pretty good amount of things. But I'm just like kind of really into like the antique vibe of things being crafted well and having such a decorative element to it that now I feel like obviously I can buy something and it will have that look like what I'm about to show you. But it's not the same. Like I've been really into that vibe. And I feel like I've always had a very eclectic taste, but lately it is dipping more into that like timelessness that antiques do have. And even though, yes, sometimes they look dated, it's still like tasteful today versus like all that shapely kind of thing. Like let's say those vases that are like from Target, they're pretty, but I know that in like 6 months I might hate it. So anyway, I take my pills and I put them in this. I found this on Amazon. It's like a Fabergé egg and it opens and I put my Lexapro in there so I feel like a princess every time I'm taking it. And I do have a real egg, like actually vintage at home, but I didn't have one here. So I wanted to order that to like have a luxe experience when I have to take my pills. And it's just like adds such a little like taste to it. Like it's not coming out of the CDS bottle. It's like in this super cute egg. I spoke about the craft, but maybe these like little gems will fall off, but it's created pretty well. I go so back and forth because sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. The words just like it's a stream of consciousness out of my mouth. So I've come into like having cash lately because that's kind of the only way I can save money. As if it's not a fake number in my bank account. So this that I bought is not vintage, but it has that vintage like feel to it, kind of like what I just showed you from Amazon. This is from, I don't know. I will put it in the caption or I'll like say it later. But it's this little coin purse and it has the detailing from The Shining. I saw it on Pinterest, flavors of the week. And I think I do take a lot of my photos from Pinterest. So dangerous because I get a lot of ads and I want it. I need it. And I just like love like Hubert's curation in his movies. Like everything is just so detailed and like decorated so well. So just there was another one that I liked, but I think this one's a little bit better. Anyway, my phone is gonna die, so we need to wrap this. Another like vintagey find. However, I bought this on Depop. I don't know where it's from, but look how cute. I'm really into compacts lately. Like the idea of staring at myself on my phone and it warping me, it's messing with my head. And I just saw a TikTok that was like, scientists prove that mirrors are more accurate than cameras. First of all, duh. Anyway, it made me think of my purchase because I was like, I need to stop like using my phone as a camera because every day I find something wrong with myself. But I love myself. You know, love yourself. But anyway, it's so freaking cute. It has like all these paisley details in different colors. It's gold. It has pink, like little flowers, and a lot of these shapes. And then on the inside, it's in my desk. It's so cute, and it like frames you. It has a little frame around. I love it. The brand Linran. I got this on Depop. I honestly was gonna buy something off of Amazon, of course, but this just seemed so much more unique to me, and like it's perfect, and it's a perfect size too. Speaking of all this Amazon stuff, the wedding, everyone wants to talk crap. I honestly didn't hate it. My only commentary is that Dolce& and Gabbana, it always pushes the limits. It is inherently a tacky brand, but like tasteful tacky, like Italian. It's pushing that Italiano look. So I don't know, everyone hating on all the wedding stuff and the guests and this and that. Like, I just mind her own business. Who cares? She has a hot body. She looked great. She wasn't showing her boobs at her wedding. So I think, like, I don't know, leave the Lauren Bezos slander out of things because I don't know. I just don't care. You can't also hate them if they wear like $18 shirts because I've seen those kinds of memes. And it's like, let's get over it. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to show you for the ballerinas on a budget, also on Amazon. Clearly, I paid for their wedding with all these things I bought. These perfumes are from Swiss Army, Swiss Arab. I knew I was going to mess that up and I practiced it earlier. This is the Yali Rouge. Guys, it smells so good. This is like the clean girl smell. And at first, I didn't want to buy this one because I thought it was just going to be like a Baccarat too. It smells so good. I can't compare it to any other kind of like perfume. And it is an oil. I wish I didn't have the mic so I could like show you. It comes in like a little stick and you like dab it on. It smells so good and it lasts all day because it's an oil. And you can layer more things on it just because it is very simple. I don't know the notes. And the notes that I read online, maybe I don't know crap. Like, I don't know about alcohol. Why would I know about fragrances? Yeah, I'll like link it in my storefront too. Smells so yummy. And I have the purple one too, just Leali. And it does smell kind of different. It is more floral. So I think one is more like daytime and one is more nighttime. The floral one being nighttime because it has more of like a presence. But if you like that bold scent, then you do you. You know what I mean? I'm not here to tell you what to do. Moving on. So I mentioned my boyfriend's girlfriend. Guys, the Adderall's not working. My boyfriend's sister. And right after a little lunch date, we went to a bookstore and we were talking about the bell jar and she mentioned the poem in it. And I had read it in like high school. I didn't remember anything. This was like 15 years ago. Also, I probably like read that in a dark time in my life and like blocked all of that out. So anyway, she inspired me to buy the book and now I'm reading it. So I just think let's read. All my friends read. A lot of people read. I've never really like loved reading. It's ADD. Like I'll start daydreaming halfway down the page. But she gave me a good system. She's like, just time yourself and do like 20 minutes and close it, then do it again. And I feel like I psych myself out of so many things just because I like need to finish a chapter or I need to finish this or I need to finish that. Like I give myself so many rules that sometimes I just like freak myself out of doing anything because there's so much structure that I've self-imposed. So whatever. And I'm hoping that by reading and like dipping into like all of this literature, my vocabulary gets better because it has gone back on. I think like fifth graders speak better than me at this point. And it's just because I think I've been a little like stressy, depressing. Like, let's get real. And I know that when I start getting depressed, the first thing that goes is my speech and like my syntax. So I'm doing my best to like stay mentally active, mentally fit, read, do a lot of like art history essays because that's gonna help me too and be more like in tune with my imagery and my vocabulary. Just because I used to be so good. Like I'll read essays I wrote in college and I'm here like comparing the birth of Venus to like the still type of artwork. And that's crazy. But I was able to do it. So it's in there. I just have to pull it out. But yeah, let me know your favorite books. Let me know if you have any recs. I like anything. I'm like not against any kind of topic or genre. So let me know what you guys are reading and I'll like fit it into my Goodreads, my list. But yeah, since I spoke about art, let's like crack over to gallery wall. So I think what's like consistent here is that I'm really loving like all these kind of vintage and past life type of visuals. So what I've been mostly attracted to is an emotional sketchbook. So just kind of cartoon like English roses, that illustrative style. Madonna was the author, but I have to look into the illustrator. I feel like just little things that are so quick, like descriptive of moments, like Betsy Johnson's paintings that she had at her stores. I don't know, maybe I'm too old, but I keep seeing them online too. I'll put that in my collage. Like just things that are so fun and like loose. And again, this is tying myself back to like all these strict rules. I don't paint anymore, or like even since I went to art school, I'm like always around artists. I'm a graphic designer. In my head, I'm always freaking out because it's not going to be good enough. And I think whatever I've seen, like whether it's Betsy Johnson, English Roses, all these doodles are so good. Why am I always thinking I'm not enough? If I something simple from someone else is like clearly inspiring me. So I dipped my toes again in some of my like creative work, and I painted a little, what is it called? Like thank you note for Raf's sister. And I was like, I painted both of us in this like exaggerated style. And I was like, thank you so much for spending the day with me. I had an awesome time. The fact that it was crafted meant a lot to her. And like it meant a lot to me that I got to be creative again. She does a lot of watercolors. So I feel like my gallery wall this week is just being inspired by these very loose drawings. I'm racing the clock. My phone has 6%. I want to start visual diaries, and I want to start a lot of writing too. This is what I used to do in elementary school, not me, my teacher. And she would have us do like 5 minute artwork. So we would learn about an artist, and then the day's like art lesson, which is like what you painted or whatever, was based on that artist. So I think I'm going to do that for myself since I want to like learn more about art history and blah blah blah. If I'm learning about Matisse that day, my visual diary of my day is going to be in like his style. I think that's a good way to like learn and then also become more active like as an artist. But yeah, guys, these are my flavors of the week. Just it's like boats against the currents at all times. That's like my motto in life. It's like see you, you know? So let me know, what are you guys into? What are you reading? I don't want to see this as like a chore. I want to see this as something fun, but it has been a little hard. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself with like freelance and this. And like I know people are listening because like you'll text me and I'm so happy you are. So that's why I need to like do my best to get better with how I speak, with how I think, because I'm like low key educating people, not intensely, but by accident. I want to have the eloquence I used to have. So thank you again for always listening and supporting me. I love you, my friends. I'll see you next week.